I was asked a loaded question yesterday. What do I want to be when I grow up? To be honest, the question stresses me out. More so than anything else. It stresses me out. It's a loaded question because the answers are loaded for me. To be frank, I don't have an answer to this question because I never thought I would grow up. From an early age, I never saw the future. I never felt that it was possible for me. Even as a young kid, when I would picture things like where I would be in 10 years or who I would be in 10 years, I simply saw and felt like black. All I knew how to do was what was in front of me, and I never really felt any reason for it other than that was what I was supposed to do. And somewhere subconsciously in my mind, I felt that if I didn't do that, something bad would happen. I had a lot of things going for me. I had a great childhood in many ways. I just never knew where it was leading. It started as this sort of little tiny itty bitty doubt. Over time, that itty bitty doubt just sort of continued to be there while all my friends sort of knew what they were going to do with their lives. In high school, we're all getting our acceptance letters to various colleges, and everyone's talking about what they want to major in, what programs they're applying to, and I'm sitting there like, I have no idea. I have no idea. I looked into my future, and I didn't see anything. And I felt absolutely nothing about it. But I was talented, I was eccentric, I was successful at the things that I would do. So I thought maybe if I just kept doing those things, that maybe I would find that meaning and I would find that thing. I would find what it is that I want to be when I grow up. And that led me to an incredibly toxic environment in which I found narcotics. And then that was my thing for a while. Simply put, I don't know what I want to be when I grow up because I haven't really been spending my time attempting to answer that question. I've been more focused on who I want to be when I grow up because only recently have I felt that there is a future for me. I'm someone to whom everything is really significant. Sometimes to my own detriment. That could be relationships, that could be jobs, that could be anything that I'm in. Part of that is because I crave community. I crave belonging to something. I crave feeling like I am a part of something bigger than myself that's leading towards something in the future. And I grasp onto that so heavily. Because I've never just felt that organically. So when people have asked me the question throughout my entire life, what do I want to be when I grow up? And now especially when I'm asked it at age 26, I get a little stressed. And sometimes I get a little sad. Here's where we cut that shit out and turn it into something cool. Because like I said, I haven't been focused on what I want to be. I've been focused on who I want to be. And to that end, I've made great strides. I want to be light. I want to be someone who enters into somebody's life and makes that better for however long my experience with them is. I want to enter a situation, and by the time I've left it, it's improved in some way, shape, or form. I want to learn about what it is to be a person. I want to learn about what it is to be my version of a person. I want to learn about my place in all of this. Because it's exciting to me. In many ways, it feels new. While I can't sit here and spew this beautiful, oh, I didn't used to see a future and now I see everything, because a lot of the time, I don't. I don't necessarily see what tomorrow is gonna be like. But I feel like it can be amazing. So I don't know what I want to be when I grow up, but right now what I want to be is someone who takes the machete through the forest and is just chopping down all the frickin' brush and the dead trees and stuff and looking for my gosh dang El Dorado, okay? That's what I want to be. I know I'm not alone in this feeling, right? I've talked to a lot of people who have felt basically the exact same thing. I could sit here and bemoan all of the lost time in my life. I could bemoan how my chance at higher education was kind of squandered in its traditional way. I could complain about the time lost to mental illness, to depression, to thoughts of suicide, to drug addiction. I could think about all of the things that I've missed out upon. I could, and I do often, sit over there and think about how broken I am and how all of this stuff has just made me weird and all of this stuff has made it difficult for me to interact with the world. But I don't want to do that, because all the while I've been sitting here going, woe is me, thinking about all the things that I haven't done. I've done quite a bit. In what feels like the blink of an eye, I have almost a decade's body of work in video format of myself in various forms, in various stages, learning how to be a person. That's beautiful. In the time that I've been scrambling and worried about not knowing what I want to be when I grow up, I've moved away from home and I've built a life for myself. And gosh, it's not pretty, but I'm alive and I'm supporting myself. I think something that we all do, have a tendency to do, and will probably continue to do, is diminish our own accomplishments because they're not exactly what we want or maybe had in mind. I don't know how it's going to end. I don't know what the crap I'm going to be doing in 5 years, but I do know, based on the kind of person that I've developed into, is that I'm going to be doing it real hard. And to be honest, I look at that and I have to think, wow, not bad for a kid who's never been able to see the future. Not bad for a kid who never thought they'd grow up. And that's something that I really do feel proud of. Like in this moment, just now saying that. It's the fun of unscripted videos. Sometimes you say stuff and it makes you want to cry. So that's that. I was just asked this question sort of innocuously and out of the best intentions, and I was sitting there like spiraling silently like, oh God, I gotta make a video about this or something or I'm going to explode. And so that's this. I would love to hear what y'all have to think on this. I would love to hear your stories. I would love for you to answer this question in whatever way that you see fit, because I really didn't even answer the question whatsoever. Be sure, as always, to check out the bonus Patreon video that will go up alongside of this one, as well as all the other bonus content that I've ever made. It goes on Patreon. Click on my face somewhere to locate a playlist that'll take you to some other stuff that you can check out. You can also feel free to subscribe for more. And I would love to see you again. I'm going to go, though. Holy crap, I love you.